Hello, Thomas here. Angel Fire Knives. Here we are. Where's today? Saturday? Saturday afternoon. And my rooster, he's bitching. Anyway, I don't have a lot to show you. I got a little bit. Because I've been working on them big D-guard buoys and finishing up a few odds and ends. They get this guy done and ready for kayak sheath. Venom karambit, magna cut steel, carbon fiber handle with epoxy infused black paracord. Cool little snake manuki on there. And it's sharp all the way around. This motherfucker is a shredder. Yeah. This one's headed out. It'll be going out Monday. But I do have 2 more of these available. If you're wanting one. I don't make many of these a year, usually just by custom order. And then I've been working on these guys. A little bit of difference from yesterday. If you're new here, you got to go check out my live from yesterday, see what they look like. I got 2 of these. At this point, one is available, but it won't be available till Blade Show. We're doing a Blade Show Texas here in a few weeks. A couple weeks. And yeah, I'm gonna have one of these for the table. The one that's going on the table, it's getting a nice badass amber stag handle. These are big knives. I don't know if you can tell how large a knife that is from the video. This is 19.5 inches overall. It's got about a 6-inch handle. So that gives you about a 13.5 inch blade. These are 1/4 inch thick Nitro V stainless steel. And hold good edge. Nitro V. And it's fairly easy to sharpen. Big T, what's up, buddy? Just enjoying some of that good Cali flowers. I tried some of them diamonds before I came on the show. But yeah, this is what I've been doing today. Well, that and I got this guy finished up. Started on the Kydex sheath for this one. It'll be going out Monday. This was a custom order. But most of the day I spent on these 2 bad boys. These are going to be killer pieces when they're done. People are going to be, oh, how do I buy one? I want to buy one. And it's like, man, I've been telling y'all for months. I got 1 left available. Well, actually, I got 2. I got 1 for Blade Show, though. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was working on today. I still have another about a half day. There are spots on these blades that got missed, right? So there's a grind mark here, a grind mark there. There's so much blade, it was in my shop lighting sucks. So it was easy to miss a spot here and there. So I think I said I have about another half a day finishing out these blades. And then I can jump on the handles. Mayor, what's up, buddy? Yeah, big difference, huh? Big difference from yesterday. I said, I think I got another half a day on the blades. And then I jump on the handles. Handles, most of the time on the handle will be processing the material. Like I still need to process your scales, and then I got to cut this one up. So there'll probably be a day on that. The following day I'll be able to finish them up. And other than like sharpening and logos, they'll be done. So yeah, just a couple more days and I'll have these done. Pretty excited. Pretty stoked. I got a bunch of stuff in the temper right now in the oven. I heat treated this morning, or finished heat treating stuff this morning. Karambits, Sidewinders, and the OG Death Adders. I am going to do a few of the OG. If y'all weren't on here yesterday, I am going to do 3 of them probably in this stuff. Well, 2 of them, because Big Tim's getting 1 of them in the purple. I know y'all can't see how fucking awesome this material is on camera. The video does not do it justice at all. It's like iridescent, and it is very 3D too. Like when you see it in person, it's got a lot of depth to it. Yeah, buddy. The thing is, though, is if I end up selling this one at Blade Show, I still got, like I said, I got another one I can make you up. If you end up deciding that you want a pair of them, you want a set, I'll make you another one, dude. And I have more amber stag. If I don't have a piece that will fit, Big Tim will hook me up. He'll look out for a piece and get us a piece that will fit. Let's see, would you say you tried with the recent backup today, make a video? It still didn't do the handle. Yeah, you can't video. I mean, you have to have a like a state-of-the-art freaking camera to catch the true beauty of that material. This is no bullshit. I'm not bullshitting, just trying to make shit up to sell my shit. I wouldn't fucking do that. I'll tell you if it looks fucking okay. I'll tell you if it looks fucking pretty good or looks like spectacular. And that this stuff looks in person looks really spectacular. That's why I paid so much to get just these few little pieces. So yeah, that's good stuff. Something else I got, and I haven't. I usually just make these, but they sell kits now. I got, y'all can't see shit. Here, let me show you. Cowboy carry. I got some straps to do, instead of tech lock, I can offer you a cowboy carry. And this one has the 2 straps. Unlike other knife companies, they'll charge you like $700 for a tactical knife, Japanese style tactical knife, and then only give you one strap. And so when you put it on to carry it, your knife flops around like this. So you really need 2 straps. And then they had these, which I think are pretty new. This one has 2 straps. It's an H. So this one is the 2 straps just connected together. So when I'm gonna be doing some straight knives here soon. And so if you want a cowboy or scout carry, fucking sheath, cowboy carry, whatever the fuck you want to call it, let me know. I got a few of these. I think I got 3 of these, 2 of these. What the fuck did I get? Yeah, I got 2 of these. I can get more though. I got, these for a knife. For a knife sheath. So yeah, if you want the cowboy, the scout carry knife sheath, let me know. So yeah, pretty stoked on these. This would be fun to do a video once I get it done. I will definitely do a video, and I will cut some shit. Since it's like starting to come on springtime coming on, I'll have like access to, I don't know, either some large fruits or vegetables. I don't know where I would get a carcass. There's a meat processing plant down the road, but all their shit is frozen, so I'd have to like let it thaw out. Then my dogs would be all over that shit. Or the flies. The flies here are terrible. Here in the Badlands, Yeah, flies are terrible. So I'll probably do find some like fruit or vegetable, like a big ass watermelon or some shit, and I'll chop it up. That will be fun. Yeah, we'll have we're doing blade show. So yeah, one of these I'm making one of these for the table. And if it doesn't sell, I will put it up on our Shopify. Baby seal. Right. No, dude, so I was thinking about for my baby seal clubber. I've been trying to decide what kind of material to do for the handle. I was thinking either some like dark hardwood, you know, to make a handle to make this into a nice baby seal clubber. I don't know, I was almost considering carbon fiber. You know how I am. I could make a nice carbon fiber handle out of it. That might be pretty cool. But yeah, this is gonna make a really awesome baby seal clubber. Relax, Karen. They already clubbed all the baby seals. Baby seals have all been clubbed. There are none left for me. But yeah, this was a gift from Big T. So I'm gonna make something badass with it. I'm gonna make a badass baby seal clubber. For sure. For sure. Did y'all see this one? These are fun. I don't make a lot of these. Usually only when they like someone puts in a custom order for one. This one's Magna Cut. I think this order is from like a year ago. Don't judge me, I got it done. It's done. And it's a handmade product, so other than the water jet cutting it out, it's a handmade product. Man, fucking Magna Cut was hard to get. It's not even I can't even get Magna Cut right now. So yeah, I can't even get Magna Cut right now. So I am gonna get some more the Z-Finet. And oh yeah, I hadn't even fucking mentioned that shit. I talked to the sales guy, Z-Finet, the Zap sales guy, and I'm gonna order some more Z-Finet. So I'm gonna do another run of Bowie knives. The 8-inch, they're 8 inches overall, and then I'm gonna do another run, another batch that'll be 10.5 inches overall. So you'll have a choice. You can get one or the other or both. But in addition to that, he's sending me a nice big chunk, like I think it's like 18 inches by 6 inches of their 3V equivalent. Thanks, Big T. Their it's Z-Wear, I think is what they called it. So, and what we're gonna do with that Z-Wear is we're gonna make a big badass knife, at least one out of it, and then we'll see if we can tear it up. And I'll do it live on here. I'll do some lives of me grinding it out, and we'll see how that Z-Wear grinds. And then once I got it together, we'll chop some stuff. I mean, I'll chop like some nails and like deer antler and I don't know, some fucking bones or something. Some chomo fucking skulls, some shit. Yeah, these are pretty badass. Yeah, like I said, I don't make a lot of these. I do have 2 more available right now. I don't think these have been heat treated yet. So yeah. I also still have in the Z-Finet, I've got a few of the Hellraisers too. I didn't do the whole batch because I had a lot of stuff to do. So if you don't like the handles, the Hellraisers with the handle selection I have available right now, or you want a custom handle on your Hellraiser, hit me up. I got you. But yeah. So I'm pretty stoked about getting that 3V. I got to place an order. I'll do an order this week for the Z-Finet, and like I said, he's supposed to send me a sample of the Z-Wear. It's their 3V alternative, and that's the one with cobalt in it. They added, it's probably got more, I imagine probably a little more carbon, not much, because it's a fairly, 3V is a low carbon thing. I think it's only like 0.4, maybe 0.3% carbon. So I imagine though the Z-Wear, I imagine it have just a tad more carbon in it, because the Z-Finite, dude, the Z-Finite I found out has significantly more carbon than MagnaCut. Like it's got 0.3% fucking carbon, which is like, that's 3 times what 1095. That's 3 times the carbon content of 1095 or W2. And I don't remember what the carbon content is exactly in MagnaCut, like right off the top of my head, but it's not 0.3%. At most, it's like 0.2, maybe 0.15. I mean, it's fairly high, but the Z-Finite's significantly higher. And like I said, the Z-Wear, they do have cobalt added. It's got a lot of the same ingredients that 3V has, but it's got cobalt added, so that shit. It's going to be a challenge to grind. I already know it. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, it's going to be, these are going to be badass, because the thing is about this, these are going to be like sharp serrations. These aren't just for looks. These are shredders. Yeah, these are fucking shredders. Yeah, that would suck to have to have someone feed you that shit. Yeah. I'm pretty stoked about these. What's up, Rolando? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, we just over here chatting about these big ass knives. And you got any questions? Y'all got any questions about knives? Any knife related or cannabis related questions? Let me know. I'll be happy to answer. I've been in the knife business since 1988. My dad and I started selling and sharpening knives when I was a kid. And last year was my 20th anniversary making knives. When I was in Texas, I used to do guerrilla gardens too, cannabis guerrilla gardens. But I'm in Colorado now, so I can grow legally. But yeah. Anyway, I'm doing 2 of these. I have these finished up in the next few days. So that's about all I got right now. Everything else is in the heat treat. Everything else has either been sent to your new homes, or it's being heat treated. I do have a pile of stuff though. It's kind of like halfway in between. All the other broken feathers that I hadn't finished yet. Anybody that's waiting on a broken feather, the 2 people waiting on broken feathers, they're coming. They're in between. They'll be done real soon. Man, those spinner pirate buoys I just did, they all sold out like immediately. I'm gonna have to do some more of those when I can. This summer, I will do after Blade Show, early summer, midsummer maybe. I will do another run of the spinner pirate buoys. Anyway, I'll have one of these available soon. Probably not this one, because one of these is already sold, and the other one is probably gonna sell as soon as I get it done. Yeah, the pirate buoys are they're a lot of fun. They're pretty cool piece. Like I said, totally in the live the other day, they're totally unnecessary, but way cooler than anybody else is throwing knives. Well, that's about what I got for y'all today. Anybody got any questions? If not, I'm gonna cut on out of here. I got to go hang out with the kiddos. I get to go hang out with the kiddos. Time to tear some shit up. Man, we finally have a nice day. Another nice day here. It got cold yesterday, but it's pretty nice today. Oh yeah, Big T says it's looking like it'll be an early season to plant outdoors over there. Yeah, same here. We got an early spring. Like usually it's still like 30 degrees during the day, and yeah, I think we're getting like up close to 70 today. You rainy in Central Texas? Yeah, I heard it was like I hadn't checked the weather app or anything, but yeah, I heard there's like some rain going on. Oh, yesterday Kevin said he was all like rainy and storming in fucking Kentucky. He says it's raining like a motherfucker over there. So anyway, these I still got more work to do on these blades. I got them most of the way done. I noticed when I got them in the bright light there were spots here and there, but they're pretty close. They can be really cool. One was getting the blue stag, the other one's getting amber stag. Yeah. Definitely that time of year, dude. Definitely that time of year. I wish we'd get some more rain here. It's just like I'm in the Badlands of Colorado, and it like we haven't got like any rain in a while. Of course, they keep spraying us like roaches. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Great in Florida, huh? The end of bike week. Yeah, I bet it's a nice time to do bike week. I bet y'all having some great weather down in Florida. The Damascus Persian. Hell yeah. Right on. I actually just sent that out. That one, yeah, that one got sold. It's en route. I'll make more. I got, I bought I know a throwing knife maker. Let me be specific. Uh, is retiring from making throwing knives, and I guess he had some Alabama Damascus, 11 pounds of it, apparently. And so I bought 11 pounds of Damascus. So I will have some more Persian-y stuff coming. I think one or two of them are pretty, the billets. I think it's 3 billets, so at least 2 of them got to be pretty thick. So there will be plenty of material to forge out some cool stuff. I'll get to do some more forging this year. We'll just make time for it. Anyway, that's about what I got for y'all, unless anyone has any more questions. Yeah, the amber's gonna be nice, dude. I agree with you. Was it Daniel? Yeah, this is the This is the chunk of amber. And that's a big old knobby chunk. It's gonna fit nicely right there. I got to take probably about a ½ inch off the bottom. But yeah, that's gonna be a nice piece. And see, I still got. You can see there's marks on the blade. I'm not done. I'm gonna clean up, get all those lines nice and straight. And it's a 13.5 inch blade. There's a lot to work with, especially when you're used to I'm used to doing blades like this all the time. And there's a big difference. Especially I just raw dog these. I didn't use a jig or a work rest or nothing. I did get a nice brand new 12-inch contact wheel though. That's pretty nice. Yeah, but other than that, I just raw dog these motherfuckers. I don't have the time or patience to be setting up. Plus, there's only 2 of them, man. Had I done all 6 of them, I would probably set up a work rest. That just makes it easier, so you can when you're doing more production type work. Because, like I said, I only had 2 of them. Yeah. The fullers are turning out good. I have some more polishing to do, especially on this one. I got to hit up the Mayers. This is the Mayers. I got to polish his a little bit more too. See, there's like spots on both of them right through here. I got to clean up the top edge. And yeah, these are gonna be razor sharp all around. Nitro V this time. Last time I did these, they were a little bit smaller. And I did them out of 80 CRV. Thing is, like I had somebody saying that the one I sent him ended up rusting pretty easy. And I mean, it's 80 CRV, which is high carbon steel, so it does rust easy. But I had like soaked it in wax. Like there was no reason for it to be rusting. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna do next round in stainless. So I actually found a sheet of 1/4 inch thick. These are 1/4 inch thick stainless and Nitro V. So that's what we're running. Nitro V polishes up pretty easily, and comparatively speaking, it's a lot easier to sharpen by hand than other stainless steels. Like it's way easier than sharpening like S30V or anything like that. You get an edge way quicker. It's not going to be as easy as sharpening like high carbon steel, but it's not that much more difficult. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that. Let's see, Half Face, Montana and Bark River. We've never taken that fine finish on the knives. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, a lot of those. I don't know. I guess you'd call them mid-tech companies because they do like small batch stuff. What's that? That's from my local mayor. No, 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 no. I have a friend that and customer that is a mayor, and I always refer to him as the mayor because honestly I can't remember his name, and so I just call him the mayor. But yeah, we could use a lot better mayor. I'm in the Badlands of Colorado, and it's like corruption city up in this motherfucker. All around. It's not just the town I live in; it's all the towns. That's why it's the Badlands, though. I'm not gonna be here much longer. Oh, that's another thing is after Blade Show, if things keep progressing as they are, I will probably be. Uh, Thanks, Big T. I appreciate that. I'm probably going to be moving to, I guess, the Pueblo area after Blade Show. Definitely by summertime. So during that time, I'll be shut down. I'll probably be shut down for like 2 to 4 weeks so I can get everything moved and back up and running. Greetings from Turkey. Hey, welcome. I appreciate you joining us. I would try to pronounce your name, but I don't want to insult you. So just thank you. Welcome. I just say welcome, Turkey. How about that? Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't insult somebody by butchering their name. I'm just yeah. We'll just say welcome. Right, right. I agree. Yeah, he's gonna be super cool. Oh, I didn't even show you all the blue. This one already split the piece. So the mayor's is getting this blue on his inside. So the knobby pieces sticking up will probably end up being really light or white, light blue, white, while the rest of it will be blue, black. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty nice piece. So yeah, so I got one in the blue and then one in the amber. This amber is really nice too because it looks there's a lot of yellow and orange in it. I say amber, but it's like mostly yellow and orange. It's once you get grinding on it and polishing on it, it stands out. Living in Montrose. Thinking about going over there or further up north. Right on. Yeah, we're gonna go west of here, out of the Badlands, just barely out of the Badlands. Pueblo area. Pueblo is actually pretty cool. It's got a bad rap. They're like, oh, there's lots of murders there. Well, the thing about that is it was a few people in a small area, right? and they were running around killing people, and yeah, so it's not Pueblo is actually a pretty cool place. My wife goes there. I go there all the time. Wife goes there all the time with kids. They got a zoo there, big ass park. Pueblo is a pretty cool place. So yeah, we're gonna be in the Pueblo area. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. But yeah, once we get over there, I'll have room. I'll probably end up hiring a helper. Yeah, it's part time, at least part time. So I'll have some more stuff coming out. I'll have some helper type stuff, like probably more throwing knives, maybe some trainers. But yeah, I'm gonna have one of these available. We're doing Blade Show Texas here in a couple weeks, so I'm making one of these up for the table, and then making one up for the mayor. What else? Oh, everything else I'm gonna have available. It's in the temper right now. Do I have Damascus? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I actually have. I didn't even finish saying what I was saying earlier. I got 11 pounds of Damascus coming from one place, and then Michael Hassel, who lives in Idaho. I think he lives in Idaho. He's a retired vet that makes Damascus. He's sending me a pile of San My Damascus. So I'm getting Alabama Damascus from Alabama, and like I said, 11 pounds of it. And then I'm also getting the San My Damascus from Michael Hassel. So I'm about to have a bunch of Damascus. So we'll be doing lots of fun stuff. Not just the stainless steel, the mono steels. We'll have lots of stuff. Yeah, man, I like Pueblo. Pueblo's a cool place. I go there all the time, and nobody's ever fucked with me there. Seriously, every now and then you get the junkie or drunk like panhandling. That's fucking anywhere you go, man. That's anywhere you go. That's everywhere, right? And yeah, this Pueblo's cool. And the thing I like about it is kind of a lot of people don't know. There is a lot of fucking real estate available for cheap, like dirt cheap. There's all kinds of commercial buildings, residential houses. There's all kinds of shit available, and it's cheap. Yeah, it probably needs a little bit of work, a little bit of TLC, but for what you're getting, for the price you're paying for what you're getting is like totally worth it. So yeah, I've been scoping out some nice buildings. I found one that I'm interested. It's a 2-story with a basement. So there'd be a shop level, and then cannabis level. We'll have our grow area, and then we'll probably have a residential level up on top or some shit. Yeah, San Mike is cool. This is here. I'll give you. This one's not etched. I still need to do the do the final etch on this one, but this is one I made a long time ago that just needed a little TLC. I'm thinking the San Mai that I'm going to be getting is going to be looking a lot like this. It'll be a random Damascus jacket, and then you can see it'll have a solid core. I need to just go ahead and etch this, but it'll look like this, but I think some of it will look like this. I think one piece he's sending has a copper liner in there, because the dude was just learning how to do the copper liners. So don't go all the way to Albuquerque. You know what? I actually lived in Albuquerque. I've lived in Santa Fe, and I lived in Albuquerque. I traveled around all the northwestern New Mexico. Yeah, I know all about Albuquerque, dude. You don't have to tell me. I know all about that place. Let's see. Building eyeballing sounds like great. Wish we could have. Yeah. Yeah, the building opportunity is real estate opportunity is pretty good there in Pueblo, and not just Pueblo, but also in the Badlands. Like if you just want to have an investment property, there are tons of them around here. Like we bought our place, we paid our cash for our spot here, our house here. They had asking price. We told them, well, look, we'll give you cash, and it was like basically half of what they were asking. They took cash half for what they were asking. So it needed work, right? And I'm still kind of working on it, but it's paid for, right? There's lots of places like that. If you just want an investment property, hit up the Badlands or Pueblo. I would actually do Pueblo, but if I were you, but also, like I said, I don't want to. There are places out in the Badlands. But yeah, that copper, we'll see how it looks. I saw a photo of it. It looked pretty thin, like a super thin piece. So if that's the case, what I'm gonna have to do is kind of like on this, but I'll have to do it more extreme. I'll have to draw out a long bevel on it. Because if it's a shorter, like the blunter bevel will make it a thinner line. The flatter bevel, which basically stretches out the pattern, right? This one could have used a little bit flatter grind. This is one I did a long time ago. So yeah, this is a cool knife. If you like cowboy knives, that's what it is. Cowboy knife. Nickel silver. This is back when I used nickel silver. Guard and spacer. Carbon fiber, obviously. Stainless steel pins. This is Damascus frame for it. Nowadays, I would use stainless steel. Big Tim sent me a stack of stainless steel that we're going to be forging out for some of his pieces. Reason why I'd use stainless steel over nickel silver is because you only have to polish stainless steel once, you know, unless you get it beat up or scratched or something. Nickel silver will tarnish, especially if you put it like in a leather sheath or something. But yeah, I don't know if y'all saw this one. I can do one of these in Damascus. If you want something like this in Damascus, I can totally do that. We're just going to need to start off with a big old chunk. Yeah. No, this one, I can make one like it. I mean, I can reproduce it, but better, really. It's not that hard. It's just, like I said, it's just a frame handle. And then the sand my blade. We already got the stainless. Make it with like an S guard or something. And then also what I would do is I see how straight the handle is, and I did it that way on purpose. Today, like if I was to remake this knife today, I would put more of a flare, put a slight flare to the. But yeah, I made it that way on purpose. Horn or epoxy is made in Turkey. Yeah, well, man, y'all. There's also a company called TR Maker, and they're out of Turkey. They make like knife grinder parts, like knife machine parts. Like I bought several pieces from them. They ship it DHL straight from Turkey. I know of a few other. There's lots of manufacturing in Turkey, and I don't know about it anymore. But Turkey y'all used to make really good cigarettes. Really good tobacco used to come out of Turkey. I don't smoke cigarettes, not anymore. I used to when I was a kid, but yeah, the Turkish tobacco, that was some good shit. Let's see, talk to DeVille. Yeah. Yeah, we could do the smaller model. I definitely the little brother to this one in DeVille. I don't know if he could pre-open it up like that. If not, I mean, I could do it. I would just have to run it on my forge. I would just need enough meat to be able to open that up that much. It's basically you just take your like a chisel. You need to have a good amount of meat. Just take your chisel and you hot punch it here, and then you just fucking work that hole. You hit it from the side and bang it over from the side, basically. But yeah, Big Tim, if you want one, like I said, yeah, we can do one for you in Damascus. That'd be cool. You know how that Adam DeVille looks with when the fullers, man, that stuff looks fucking, especially with that dragon skin core. I don't have that piece already. The piece is already on the way to Christopher. But yeah, the that San Mai Adam DeVille, that shit would look fire in a big Bowie knife. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, all I'd really need is just him to leave enough meat right here. Like, I guess if he left a nice wide billet, 2.5 inch billet ought to do it. Oh, maybe a 2-inch billet. This is an extra fucking wide ass blade. Yeah, for 2.25. We'd need like, because this one's, like I said, this one's super wide. But for the next size down, if we had like one that was at least 2.25, that'd probably be enough to make one of these. The little brother to this in Adam DeVille. All right, well, that's about what I got. Unless anybody has any questions, I'm gonna go ahead and cut on out of here. I got babysitters in there with the kiddos waiting on me. So what is today? Saturday. Tomorrow's Sunday. I probably won't be on tomorrow, but I'll be back on Monday. If I'm back on Monday, I'll probably have handles on these. So y'all want to see these with the handles, the blue and the amber fire handles, check it out on Monday. Hope y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Y'all be cool, stay safe. I appreciate if y'all subscribe too, because if we want to get more subscribers, it helps like push my lives out to more people, just like in the regular feed, people that don't subscribe. So anyway, and I get censored so bad on Facebook and Instagram. I don't even post video there. I only post photos just for my regulars, so they can kind of keep up. And I do all my videos and lives here on YouTube. So yeah, if y'all subscribe, I really appreciate it. And it's pretty much all I do is knife stuff. I smoke weed. I answer questions about weed too, because I grow. I'm here in Colorado. So thanks, man. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. And like I said, yeah, y'all stay safe, be cool, and I'll be back Monday. Monday.